EmParallax back on my server 339 account for episode 3 of the Fresh Account Walkthrough server series. So we're going through and I'm showing you each and every bit of progress that I make, all the decisions I have to make, and all that good stuff. And the flavor of the day is dailies. So last 2 episodes were heavily involved in campaign and tower pushing, basically getting your feet on the ground, putting a lot of grind work in to get where you need to be. So now I'm going over what you have to do to complete dailies. So I'm a little bit haphazard because I have my routine that I do on my other 2 accounts that I've been doing day in and day out, and it feels a little bit weird to not be able to perform the actions in the same order just because of my resource limitations. So what I started out with is I went over and collected the campaign stage bonus. So I hit the get button, and every time you hit that get button, it registers as 1 time out of the 5 that you need for that quest. I'm then going over and completed some of the tavern quests that I could, and I'm going through and okay, so I've sent out 5 hearts to friends, I've got 5 rewards. I'm going really quickly, but I'm basically seeing that I do not have enough heroes. I really need to wait on some of the other quests to finish up. So like I said, I'm going all over the place. I also need a basic summon, and I'm pretty sure I also need a heroic summon scroll as well. But right now I'm kind of just scraping by, trying to get as many of the quests completed as I can. So collected 2 gold, 5 hearts, basic summon, and get 5 rewards. So now I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go to the casino and use 2 casino spins. So it's extremely important to complete your dailies if you can, because as you can see, I got 15 promotion stones, which is exactly what is a limiting factor right now for my squad in advancement, and a 2-star green piece of gear, which is the 2nd best gear set that I'm pretty sure that I'm able to get. So spending the time, even though it's haphazard, I will make sure that I have another video where I go over when I actually have more resources. But this is probably what you guys are going to have to do as well. It's not just going to be an easy, you can do the same thing over and over again. Most likely you're going to need to scrape the bottom of the bucket sometimes to get these quests completed, but the rewards are worth it. Casino chips, arena tokens, gold, spirit, gems, all that good stuff is going to help you better advance your team and advance your team quickly. So also make sure to collect your monthly login reward or daily login reward that it is in the monthly calendar, because they have the first month you get heroes, lots of gold, other good benefits. So, and what I'm going to say, you can see it looks different. You're probably not hearing my clicking, and it's not a mouse, it's a little circle where I'm touching. So what I had to do is record these on my phone. So I'm basically recording them on my phone and talking to them. So that's probably why you're not hearing background noise, and my voice probably sounds a little clearer, hopefully. So that's kind of why it's like that. We're also going to see I had a major technical difficulty. I recorded a 30-minute video on my daily routine after I wake up and all that good stuff. Celestial Island, we went over Brave Trial, all that stuff, and it all got lost. So I'm going to have to re-go over and talk to that as well. So I think I do like it better when I'm actually talking to you as I'm playing. It just makes a little more sense for me, but I'm gonna see if I can adjust the audio so that it sounds like this when I'm actually talking in game. So as you can see, we're going through and completing more dailies. We're going through the event, what are they called? Those raid battles. I'm at a loss for words, but the little event raid battles, yes. So you get 2 free event raid battles. They are a very, very good way of getting gold, hero promotion stones, spirit, and hero shards, whether it be 3-star or 4-star once you level up. So now what I'm doing is I'm just going through and looking, trying to see if I could beat this person. And no monster. Again, that's just a habit, setting my monster. But I skipped the battle. I wanted to show you guys my team fighting another team. So like I said, it's very good to watch these battles, especially if you don't, just to get an understanding of what your team's strengths, weaknesses are, how you compare to other people's team, because sometimes another team might be using a strategy or heroes that you didn't know about and want to work towards, or you think you can use their strategy a little bit better. I mean, it's always good to watch, especially in the beginning. And that's the one thing that I've probably gotten out of. I skip all those battles, and I would probably have a better idea of how each hero works on all that stuff if I watched every single battle. Right now I'm just looking at the top players, who are about 2 to like 5 times better than my current squad. They have an insane amount of heroes. 6-star hero already is nutty to me. But like I said, there's always a few people that are going to put in quite a bit of money. So as you can see, that quest finished up, so I'm going to go and try to complete as many of these other quests as I can. And like I said, I always have I try to keep 2 quests ready to go for each day. So I'll talk about more of that in the other video, but it just helps. A daily quest is to complete 2 tavern quests, and I like to always have 2 so I don't have to wait. So each day, run the server restarts at 7, I am ready to go. So now I'm just going through and looking at all of the friends or guild invitations, and I'm taking a look, but we're gonna go from the top. As people applied, we are going to accept them. So sorry, the guild is already full. I'm going to be a little bit stringent on people, so I'm going to hope that in 2 days I'll be kicking and adding new people. So I'm sorry that the guild is full, but I will get you guys in there as soon as possible. I do understand if you need to join another guild, just so you can still be active and reap those rewards. So as you can see, I was able to refresh, get a heroic summon scroll that I needed, and 4-star. Not bad. It's always good to get a 4-star or 5-star from those heroic scrolls. So we're going through collecting some challenges, and we are almost done. I think my initial round of dailies. So collecting some more experience and all that. So we are level 33 or 39, excuse me. We are tier locked because of hero promotion stones. So tier locked because of those hero promotion stones, like I was saying. However, I am back. So this is where I had the technical difficulties. I had recorded this 30-minute long video, and now I am re-recording it, going over. As you can see, I completed all of the daily quests. Like you saw, it was a little haphazard, and that's probably what it's going to be like for you. A little bit challenging to complete all of them. You're going to have to grind and dig and just try to get those resources any which way you can. But it is important to get. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you my morning routine. So after the server resets at 7 p.m. for me, my time, and I try to complete all the daily quests before that. So then when I wake up in the morning, I will log on and I'll go through and collect all the free gold, any free summons. Make sure obviously to collect resources, any timed bonuses, all the good stuff like that. So that is where that is more methodical and routine. So here, I didn't realize it, but we have the Celestial Island. So this is there's two different things. As you can see, we have mines. Some people like gold, some people like gems, and other people like magic dust. Me personally, I like the gems because as an early game, maybe free-to-play player or relatively free-to-play, it's better to get some gem income. You, especially early with the Celestial Island, you won't really be able, your Celestial Island won't be doing much other than collecting you resources. So I think gems are extremely important, so I'm going to go ahead and buy gems. Now as you can see, we have holy relics. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So harvest, as you can see, is going to increase the output of all of those mines. So if I get that, it's going to increase the output of my gem mine. And that is what I'm going to go with, and I'll tell you why in a second. However, we also have vitality, which I will go over as well. Vitality is purple daffodils. So it's going to, let's see if I actually click it. I'm going This is why it's tough. I'd rather talk to as I'm doing it so I know what to say. But this is the purple daffodils. Those help you battle, do battle in the expedition area. Swiftness is speed. Tyrant is attack. And lastly, we have Red Moon is HP. It's very important to note that these stat buffs only are contained in the Celestial Island. So those attack, speed, and HP boost only helps your squad when you're battling in Celestial Island. So that confused me a lot before. These don't help you in PvP, in arena, or campaign stages, or any of that. The Celestial Island is basically self-contained other than the resources it grants you at the mines, or the resources you get from defeating battle camps. So the expedition area, those little purple islands are monster camps, and there's a few different types of monster camps. You have the Nest of Void, which is a large monster. Also, you have those treasure chests. So the treasure chests, you want to click on them. They'll give you various rewards to help you, like gold and stuff like that. So the Celestial Island boss, there's two ways you can fight him. Smash is basically you pick your team and you can battle him as many times as you want. Let's say you can beat him in, you say smash 10, but you beat him in three battles. You'll only use 3 purple daffodils, and the other 7 will remain in your, I guess, inventory per se to be used later. Next is you can use the assist. Assist is basically if you have a friend that is much stronger than you and has a lot better squad, you can use his squad to face the boss. So it looks like my team's not going to be able to do very much against this boss. So we'll just take a look and see how much percent damage we do with my current squad. And my initial guess is not very much, but it is right about 99%. And just to verify, I don't think I'm going to be able to do very much against this. And like you see, I didn't even hurt them at all. So in this stage in the game, you're going to want to take all your purple daffodils and just throw them at battling the Celestial Island boss. You're going to want to do this because, look, I still got a little bit of gold and Stone of Void, which is going to be the currency you use to upgrade your tower, your relics, and your mine. So I'll go and show you that, a quick example of that right now. So, like I said, I have my harvest, and I can upgrade it based on my watchtower level. So, I upgraded those 2 buildings to the max level, and as you upgrade your watchtower, you'll fight more difficult enemies, you'll get more relics, spots and all that good stuff. So that is a big thing. I'll post my Celestial Island Excel worksheet in this video description for you guys. I'll probably post it again when we start dealing more with the Celestial Island, but it just has some good resources to show you some of the openings and availabilities, some of the icons and relics and all that good stuff, just so you guys can get a better understanding. Next, we're going to go to the marketplace, see if there's anything good. I usually like buying those quest scrolls. They help complete the tavern quest, but as you can see, I only have 1.7 mil, so I'm going to go ahead and just buy those arena tokens so I can start stockpiling those for an arena event. Next, we're going to go through, and like I was saying before, I'm going to clean these out, but I always like to have 2 quests available for server reset. So that's why I have 2 there, and even though I can complete that 2-star blue for free, I'm going to wait, because once 7 p.m. comes around tonight for me, I'm going to want to be able to go over and quickly complete those dailies. So that is why I'm going to leave those 2 open, so I can quickly complete that quest for the daily and not have to wait and potentially forget to complete those. So that's why routine will be good once you can get a routine going. But there, I'm just gonna go collect my hearts. Here we have help fight, where you will search. Sometimes you'll find a marauder boss, and a marauder boss is basically a boss that you and all your friends can fight. So if any of my friends found one of those bosses, they would show up, and you can fight them and defeat them together. So you'll get a few rewards for battling the boss, but you also get points. So, and depending on how many points you have will depend on what ranks and what rewards you get. So the Marauder boss is a good way to kind of help out friends, and you'll get gems if your boss is defeated. You'll also get gems if you were the last hit. So if you actually defeated the boss, you'll get some gems of yourself. Now I'm going to go through and just accept all these friends. And what's up, Mr. Execs? I saw you, and hopefully I can get you in the guild as quickly as possible. But sorry, he's just one of the subscribers that hangs around a lot, so I'd like to give him a little shout out. And there's probably also, while we're doing that, we'll give a huge shout out to all my subscribers, viewers, or just Idle Heroes enthusiasts. Love the game and absolutely love being able to do a guided walkthrough to hopefully show you guys what I think about and when going through each portion of the game and give you guys some good tips. So like I said, I'm going to keep it how I've been doing it, except the first person in the guild. As we level up, we will get more and more and more openings. So Tomato is coming out with a ton of damage, so what I'm going to do is see how much that my new squad, I think I have upgraded it since, so we're going to see how much damage I can do, because it helps getting those guild coins. First gets the most, second gets the second amount, then third. There's different tiers. I think from third after third it's a big drop off, and then fourth to 10th gets so much, and then so on and so forth from there. Just some tips. We won't be able to do it too much yet, but it is very good to have 2 specific stats, really, armor break and holy damage, because these guild bosses have tons of HP and armor, which is why you don't do as much damage against them. So that is why armor break and holy damage, which I'll explain those stats a little bit later, help you penetrate and through that armor and deal higher amounts of damage. So as you can see, I can't skip, so we're going through and just you automatically auto defeat if the battle goes 15 rounds and you haven't defeated your enemy. So obviously a lot of times if you don't lose your team, you're going to cap out at 15 and lose against the Marauder boss. However, team composition is also a big factor. You can have a PvP team and a PvE team that is different. However, in early game and just through progressing through Idle Heroes, I've always been of the opinion it is best to just have that general squad that is pretty good in PvP and pretty good in PvE, just so you can make more progress and progress faster. You'll be able to put more resources into your main squad if you're not trying to develop two squads, and obviously that makes a good bit of sense, hopefully, to all of you. If I have to build 2 teams of 6 independently, so upgrade, level, awaken 12 heroes, it's a lot more difficult than only doing 6. So if you do 6, you'll be able to go a lot farther than if you spread all that out. So as you can see, I am second, but I'm very competitive, so I want to get to first. So you get 2 free battles. You have your initial battle, then a free 0 gem revive. So you get 2 free battles, then your third battle will cost 40 gems to revive your team, and then to do 4 battles you'll need to spend another 80 on top of that. So to get 4 battles you'll have to spend 120 gems. So usually I will do the 40, especially if it will put me into first place or lock in my first place play or hold on a certain area. But other than that, it isn't really worth it. If you're just going higher in first place, or if you're so far behind a certain tier, it doesn't matter. I would save the gems. They would be better spent elsewhere. So as you can see, I am close. I could spend 80 to break ahead, but I'm gonna wait till the next round. Hopefully I don't regret it, and I'll be able to overpass Tomato, but we will see. So that is Guild Raid Boss. Again, Guild Tech is where you're going to want to spend those guild coins. We'll go over that in a little bit once we have some more guild coins to spend. So right now we've fully completed all the quests. We have gone through the guild and make sure we've dealt with all my guild. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to make an improvement, because if you remember last time I was locked in the campaign and the Tower of Oblivion. So I'm going to try to make the best gear that I can. It does cost money, and some people do think it's a waste. However, for this low cost gear, I do think it's worth putting the money into crafting as much gear to power up my squad as I can. So I'm gonna go through all of this and forge. If you do remember and do want, I have a calculator that will show you, based on what inventory values you have and what you initially have, how many pieces of equipment you'll get and what the price is. So again, that I think was on episode 1 description if you want that link to the Google Doc or Google Drive document. And as you can see, this is another reason why I idle on stage 5 or stages with a multiple of 5, because they give me a vast or broad amount of gear. But as you can see, I only have 166 hero promotion stones, so I'm limited on what I can do. But here is we're going to talk about gear sets. So as you can see, I have 2 4-star green gear items of the Knight set. So I have the Knight Ring and the Knight Boots. So because I have 2 of those sets, I am getting a 3% HP boost. If I had 3 pieces of gear, I would have a 4% attack boost. And if I had 4, it would be a 1% HP on top of that. So we have Okay, 3% HP is 2 gear items. When I have 3 of those items, it's 4% attack, 4 is 1% HP. So gear bonuses are extremely powerful. As you get higher tier gear, you will get better bonuses, and it will help your squad a lot. So we're going to just go through each hero and one key equip and get the highest tier gear that I can distribute. And before I go, I'm not doing too bad on the hero slots or number of heroes that I have. So I think at this point I'm going to go, and I don't remember what I was doing, just looking around. I think, okay, we're going to go to the Tower of Oblivion, and we're going to try my luck. Actually, I think before I'm going to go through and awaken, or tier up, I'm deciding who to tier up here. So first I'm just gonna fully level Bone Carver, and then I'm gonna go with Fagin, because that right there is a huge strength boost. I think it was 24% holy damage and 20% attack. So that's a huge damage increase. So basically, I'll slowly describe holy damage. Holy damage is basically you do your initial amount of damage, and then you have a 24% bonus that ignores all armor. And that's a damage adder. So I'll go to over stats more in detail. I do have a basic stat description video, and I'm actually going to link that as well. So in this, I'm going to link my Celestial Island Celestial Island Excel sheet and my basic stat description, where I'll go over each stat, what it means generally, just so to give you guys a better understanding. But as you can see, those improvements made Fagin deal a substantial amount of damage. So we're gonna continue on. I'll let you guys know now. You don't have to worry. We're gonna make only a few more layer progress. If I remember, we're not gonna make it much farther. We really need more hero promotion stones to level up these 5-star and 4-star heroes. However, as you can see, my Norma is getting killed pretty quickly. So there's a few other tricks that I have up my sleeve. Depending on the orientation, or I guess your lineup positioning, you can increase your damage, increase which heroes survive, and how long they survive, excuse me. This is going to be an extremely difficult battle. Disciple deals a very large amount of damage. That's those priest-looking heroes in the back, and I don't think there's anything that I'm going to be able to do to beat them. It's close, but that little guy, that 3-star, I forget what his name is, Ghost Kid? Might be Ghost Kid, or something like that, with his stuns, and we just get overpowered. So didn't make it too far in the tower. I think right now we're gonna go through, or I might upgrade my stones. Okay, now we're gonna go through and we're gonna get some loot, and that loot, seeing that magic dust, I'm gonna go over and upgrade my stones here in a second. But we're just gonna see if my hero improvements were enough to beat this boss stage in the campaign. And as you can see, they are just dealing so much damage. I just don't have enough health, and my heroes are just not high enough level to face this right now. So that is why I'm going to go back over and upgrade stones. And you'll see that those stones give very critical stat bonuses. So let's wait and see. Claiming hearts. Let's see if I remember what I'm doing. Sorry guys, when I'm talking over and not in the moment, it's harder for me to remember what's going on. So here we go. We have our Twilight Stones. I'm gonna level up or upgrade the stone to 2-star, 72 attack. Requires a good bit of gold and magic dust. This is quite pricey and will eat up a lot of your money, so you got to be careful. So I'm gonna convert. I don't really want crit and HP. I think I convert again. We got all attack. So we'll keep the attack. I'm going to go through and upgrade once my each one of these stones to go from some more HP just to a little bit more attack. Hopefully we can kill the enemy before they kill us. So after going through and upgrading all that good stuff, my squad is just a little bit stronger. As you can see, once I get that self-cure for tier 5, my Norma is going to be a force to be reckoned with. So not looking bad. We got 19 heroes. I was debating going through, and I could use 50, but I think I'm going to save those. I don't think it's worth upgrading my LM or Bone Carver. So I was getting close, I think, to ending the video, where I figured out that we have the Brave Trial up there. And the Brave Trial is a completely new area that I'm going to describe. But apparently I have some other thought on my mind, so I'm just staring blankly. Okay, I decided to look at the events and all that good stuff. So I actually have a pretty good amount of event material, so if I don't have enough for a hero, which I most likely won't, I'm going to use that either on Prophet Orbs or Heroic Summon Scrolls. I'll probably do Prophet Orb just because it's a better chance of getting a 5-star hero. So this is where I'm pretty sure I was potentially going to end the video again. But while I'm just staring blankly at nothing and looking at different heroes, just wanted to say I'm extremely pumped to be on a new server with all of you. I'm looking forward to making as much progress as quickly as I can, showing you guys how it's made, showing you that a lot of times when you watch YouTubers, it's not all just huge power pushes and brand new heroes. Maybe if you're on private server it is, but it's a lot of work on official server, even on private server as well. There's a lot of work that goes into it, and I'm trying to show you that work and show you guys how at least I approach that each situation. So hopefully you'll pick up some tips and be able to make some progress a lot quicker and also learn something. So as you can see, all my improvements we didn't make any progress on the Tower of Oblivion. We did make progress, but we're locked in Tower of Oblivion, we're locked in campaign. We completed the quests. I was going over and saying Celestial Island itself is locked. So I was looking, and here's when I find out about the Brave Trial. So Brave Trial is an area where you have you have any hero above level 40, and you face multiple levels of heroes. And each hero, their might increases, so it gets harder and harder as you progress. But when your hero dies, they're dead. Now don't get worried, they're just dead in the Brave Trial, so they're not gonna permanently die. You don't need to worry about that. Your progress will be halted in the Brave Trial. So you get the Brave Trial currency called Dragon Scales. You'll get some gold. You can use those Dragon Scales at this shop. I usually buy either 4-star or 5-star heroes or those monster upgrade resources, but that's just my opinion. You can go with what you want. I'll probably go for a Karam, or a Starlight, depending if that's what I need to get a 6-star. So as you can see, there's a little bit of strategy. Healers and heroes with sustain are very powerful in this Brave Trial, because like I said, your heroes die, but they also don't heal each battle. So whatever amount of HP they have at the end of this battle is what they're going to have going into the next. So that is why you need a healer to keep up the strength of the HP, of your squad. So here, like some people will have one hero. So instead of being a whole team of 6 lower lower might heroes, you get one hero that is strong. So luckily, I didn't lose any heroes to that 5-star Gusta, and we're just going to continue forward. You'll see as I get more heroes, I'll try to go through and show you which ones are better, but usually what happens, like I said, is I get one squad and I run with it. But what I was going over is it's very important to, if you can, try to beat every 3rd stage. So there's milestones where you'll get a treasure chest reward, and you'll get one for beating the 3rd stage, you'll get one for beating the 6th stage, 9th stage, 12th stage, and 15th stage. So those are extremely helpful. Now I know you can't help if your squad dies on the 3rd stage or the 6th stage, but if possible, just know that those are milestones that you'll not only get gold and those dragon scales, but also you get a challenge reward. I can't exactly remember what the reward is and what areas or what stages you have to beat to get that, but as you can see, we're still going strong. We have all 4 of my heroes in fighting form. And just to go over a few heroes that are powerful and very strong in the Brave Trial, you have Norma, obviously any healer like Vesa, self-sustain heal like Bloodblade. You could see even a 4-star Glenn is pretty good. Any hero that just has some CC and some healing and some good damage. Just a overall well-balanced team. As I'll go over, there's some monsters that actually will increase your armor and heal your squad as well. So sometimes that's a good decision to progress through the Brave Trial. Another big thing, like I was saying, you could have a squad that is dedicated for the Brave Trial, but I'm pretty sure, like I said before, instead of having 2 teams of 6, you're not going to be able to, those resources are going to be, same resources are going to be spread over 12 heroes as opposed to 6. So you're going to be able to make a lot more progress if you put all your resources into a squad of 6. And as you can see that Norma died there, I thought I switched the spots, so Fagin would have been tanking, so Norma would have been able to heal herself, but sadly that didn't happen. So that's where that kind of hurt me. But like I was saying, these are the treasure chests for the milestones and that increase in reward level. If you beat stage 15, you get some pretty good rewards from the treasure chests. It's very hard to do. I've only done it a few times before, but like I said, Gurk is very good in the Brave Trial, but I'll most likely get either Karam or Starlight. Most likely Karam, but we'll see. If I need to Starlight to get a 6-star, I might snag her as well. Whew, alrighty, so that is the Brave Trial. So I think now is when we're going to go over and do a little bit of a recap. So I beat stage 11, so I got a challenge reward. So I guess it's 11, maybe 13 and 15. We'll see. We'll see when I complete them. But just to go over, we went over daily quests, their importance. We went over we upgraded some gear. We went through and made we didn't make any campaign progress, but we're still stuck on that boss stage. We made some little bit of Tower of Oblivion process, upgraded my team. We went over the Celestial Island. A thing to remember there is, again, those stats that you get from, those stat boosts you get from those relics only are contained in the Celestial Island. It's its own area. But again, we're going over daily quests. Here you see the importance. Make sure you complete those. As you get more of a routine, they'll become easier to complete. Again, sorry I'm repeating myself. I'm trying to match what I said before with what's actually going on the screen, and I'm not exactly on point. But Celestial Island, like I was saying, spend all of your purple daffodils fighting that Nest of Void boss. Collect your gems from the mines every once in a while. But that's really all that it's going to be doing right now. But just keep collecting. As your team gets stronger, you'll be able to do more with the Celestial Island. Also remember, if you're interested in seeing a little bit more, take a look at that linked Excel sheet in the description of this video. So like I said, harvest increases the output of those gems, and you'll get more of that to come. So that's a Celestial Island. It's all contained. The stats in the Celestial Island are only for the Celestial Island. So just remember that. But Brave Trial, like I was saying, use sustain heroes or healers, and it's you'll face multiple stages and layers of enemies, and they get more difficult as you go. Every third stage is a milestone reward that you will get, so make sure to keep that going. But EmParallax here, ending episode 3. I hope you guys are learning a ton, and we'll see. If you like me going back over and recording it, maybe I'll do that, but I'm really going to try to fix my audio for all of you guys. But I'm pumped to be here. I'm extremely excited to keep going over all this content, but we're level locked. They're not level locked. We're a little bit of locked in progress right now, so we're just going to wait, idle it up, and I will see you guys in a little bit with episode 4. Peace.